family, what is up? In this episode, I'm going to be teaching you the best and fastest way to get monetized on YouTube. Now, this channel is finally monetized, so I'm super excited to share you my process with this channel. I have monetized other channels, but this one was a little bit different, so I want to teach you the tricks and strategies that I went through to monetize this channel, and hopefully it saves you some time with your channel. So if you're excited about the video, go ahead and thumbs it up. If you haven't already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Every subscriber, every like, every comment on my videos goes a very, very long way, so I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, you guys, so first things first. The first thing that you want to do, if you haven't already, is set up your Google AdSense account. A lot of people don't know that you can set up this account prior to, applying for the YouTube partnership program. I strongly recommend you do that because sometimes it can take anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks to make sure that your Google AdSense account is up and running. If you don't know what Google AdSense is, it's essentially, where YouTube pays you for the ads ran on your YouTube videos. So, with setting up your Google AdSense account, they have to verify a lot of information like your address, your phone number, and other contact information. So you want to make sure that you get that set up ASAP. So when you do reach your 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours, you're good to go. All right, you guys, so now that we got that housekeeping item out of the way to save you some time on that front, I want to talk about some really good tangible strategies that you can implement to help speed up your monetization process. Because obviously you have to reach that 1,000 subscriber threshold and you have to reach that 4,000 watch hours threshold. So I want to give you some tips and tricks and some strategies to help you reach that, okay? And the first one being is make sure that you nail down your niche. I talk about niche a lot on this channel, but I promise you, like, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, you want to make sure that you have your niche in check. And the reason why I say that you want to have your niche in check, especially if you're first starting out, or even if you've been creating a couple of videos and you've been kind of all over the place, people subscribe to channels because they know exactly what they're subscribing to. Think about yourself in a consumer standpoint, right? You go to McDonald's because you know they got burgers and fries. So if you showed up at McDonald's and on Tuesday they had burgers, on Wednesday they had tacos, right? And then on Thursday they had pizza, you probably wouldn't go to McDonald's because you're unsure about what you're going to get when you show up to that restaurant. And that's what's happening to your YouTube channel when you are creating all these different content pieces. Now, I will say, to play devil's advocate, niche isn't as important as it used to be, because some people will subscribe to your channel if you make tech videos. Some people will subscribe to your channel if you make YouTube help videos, but you don't want to segment your audience like that, especially when you're first starting out. Because I know you see a lot of bigger YouTubers do that type of stuff, but when you're first starting out, people need to know what they're subscribing to. So the faster that you nail down your niche, especially when you need as many subscribers as possible when you're first starting out, you need to make sure that you're solid on your content. You know exactly what you're giving people, and so people know exactly what they're subscribing to. And then that helps with your watch hours, because since people already know what they're watching, or you already have your content strategy in place, you can create playlists to help people binge watch your content. All right, you guys, so the second tip and strategy that I have for you is to make sure that you nail down your understanding of how YouTube works, or the YouTube algorithm. Now, I made a whole video on this. You can check this out here. So I'm not gonna fully explain it in this video because, again, I have a full video on it. Definitely check it out. But you definitely wanna understand how the YouTube algorithm works, understand how thumbnails work, how titling works, right? And do audience research on your particular niche. So if there are people in your niche that are successful, study them, study the videos that they're creating, study the keywords that they're using. And if you're wondering how to do that research, I use a system called TubeBuddy, or application called TubeBuddy. I love it. It's my favorite YouTube application. It definitely helps me with all my YouTube research and my thumbnails and uploading videos. So I definitely recommend you check it out. I'll link it down below. Now, the third tip that I have for you is that you need to create a good content strategy, okay? And this may be a little bit harder to understand, especially if you're new to creating content, but having a good content strategy can really make or break your YouTube channel when you're talking about monetization. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, trying to get 4,000 watch hours is really, really hard, okay? It is not an easy task. I know you may see some YouTubers hit it in a month or 2 months or 3 months, but for the majority of people that I see on the platform, you're looking at a 9-month to year, and sometimes even way longer if you don't nail down your content strategy. Now, the best content strategy that I recommend is creating evergreen content. So that's content on the platform that people are always going to be continually searching. So that's videos like you're watching right now. That's any educational videos or any type of videos to where you're mixing some form of entertainment and education. Educational videos are always going to be the best videos that you can create on YouTube, how-to, stuff like that, right? So you want to make sure that you're creating evergreen content that is always being searched in the search engine, because if you haven't heard before, YouTube is one of the biggest search engines. It's owned by Google. So people get on this platform looking for answers to questions. So if you're answering those questions in your video, you know, people are more likely to subscribe. More people are more likely to watch your other content pieces, especially if they're in the same niche or the same realm. Now, another positive of creating content in the same niche or the same realm is that you can link your videos and talk about your other videos in a video that you're in. So if you saw in my previous little snippet, right, I talked about the YouTube algorithm and I mentioned another video in this video, right? And if you actually click the card, it will send you to that video and you can watch that full video. So when you interlink your content, you're pretty much creating a binge watching experience, which will help you get more watch hours as well. And then hopefully if this is your first time watching, you know, one of my content pieces, it takes you down that rabbit hole and you're like, dang, I really like this guy's content. Let me go ahead and subscribe. So you definitely want to make sure that your content strategy is in place to help increase more watch time and more watch hours. And then that will help you eventually get more subscribers, because obviously when people spend more time with your content, they're more likely to subscribe to your channel. And then especially with your watch time being high, right? If people are actually really, really enjoying your content, you know, YouTube may even push out your content as well to help you with more watch hours and subscribers. So it's kind of like a win-win scenario. All right, you guys, so the last tip that I have for you guys to make sure that you hit your monetization goals is to promote. I cannot stress this enough, guys. Listen, if you just think you're gonna post your YouTube video and that's it, you can just throw your hands up in the air, you are sadly mistaken, okay? I see so many people just post videos and they're just like, okay, I'm good, I'm all right, I can just leave, I'm good. Listen, family, it does not work that way at all, okay? You have to promote your videos, because I promise you, once you start promoting your videos, YouTube is gonna be like, all right, I see you. I see what you're doing. I'll recommend your content. But until then, YouTube ain't doing nothing for you, okay? So I'm gonna give you some strategies that you can use and implement right now that you can help get eyeballs on your YouTube channel. The first one being is collaborations. Collaborations right now are popping. You know, 2 people is always better than 1. So if you can collaborate with other YouTubers or other people that have a good audience, right, that can help your YouTube channel tremendously. I'm always for, you know, cross-pollinating. I know it sounds like bees, right? But cross-pollinating audiences, because a lot of people, you know, their audience may resonate with your content, and then 2, your content may resonate with their audience. So it's a win-win situation. So I know it's COVID-19, so you may not be able to really collaborate with somebody, you know, on a video or, you know, shoot a video with them. But you can use other platforms. Like right now, IG Live is popping. So what I would recommend you doing, depending on whatever your niche is, let's just say you're in beauty, you know, do an IG Live talking with another beauty influencer, talking about your channels, or the tips and strategies that you can give on your IG live, and then use a call to action to get them to go to your YouTube channel, right? Be creative. We're creatives on this platform. Figure it out. But definitely use collaborations, because that is a very, very good strategy that you want to implement. The second strategy when it comes to promotion is using paid promotions. Now, I know I talk about paid promotions a lot, like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Twitter ads, Pinterest ads, YouTube ads, right? There's a lot of paid promotion strategies, if you're serious, that can help get eyeballs on your channel. So if you don't know how to run Instagram ads, if you don't know how to run Facebook or YouTube ads, learn. It is a skill set that you can use to monetize not only your YouTube channel, right, but create income for yourself, right? That is a highly, sought after skill right now. So if you can learn that to help grow your YouTube channel, you can learn that to grow a business. You can learn that to grow your own personal brand. Like, that's a skill that you need to learn. So YouTube advertising and learning Facebook ads and Instagram ads can definitely help your brand or business, no matter the platform, but that is a good strategy that you can use to blow up your YouTube channel. So another strategy, if you don't want to go the paid route, is obviously, self-promoting yourself on different social networks other than YouTube. So if you have a good following on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, use that to your advantage. Do not be afraid to promote, right? There was a YouTuber called Shameless Maya, where she just was like, you know what, I'm gonna shamelessly promote myself. And look, her channel blew up. And I know sometimes you feel like it's spam, or sometimes you don't always, feel confident to promote your videos, but I promise you, you have to be shameless about promoting yourself, because I promise you how the, algorithms right now on these different social media networks work. 9 times out of 10, no one's gonna really see your posts anyway. So you're going to have to continuously post, similar either images or videos, or even do like trailers of your YouTube videos. I do that a lot. I create trailers for all my videos. I post them on Facebook. I post them on Instagram. I post them on Facebook groups. I'm on, Reddit. Like, do everything possible to put your videos in the eyes of who you think, would like it. All right, you guys, that is it for the video. I hope that you guys truly enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite tip or strategy. Now, I will tell you, getting monetized again is hard, but do not quit, okay? You can do it. I believe in you. You have everything in you to be successful. You just have to remain consistent and dedicated to your purpose, okay? You only achieve what you believe, okay? That is your quote for today. You only achieve what you believe, okay? And I believe in you, and I know that you can do it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, be easy.